Hi guys, welcome to the Fourth Moment Weekly Roundup, and this is where you get your weekly dose of local football action. And Andrew, we're pretty excited trying to calm down after the buzz of the weekend. I'm not going to ask how your weekend was because we were together all weekend.
Whole weekend, Shamiel, from Friday night through to Sunday night. We're sick of each other, and here we are again.
It's ever too much. It's being 3 days with Andrew Pequeno.
I spent more time with Shamiel than with my wife this weekend.
Don't say that because people might get the wrong idea.
I know, they really are.
So apparently a lot of people watch us because we're a bit comical. Yeah, that's what they said over the weekend. They only watch us because we're funny, nothing to do with the football.
Yeah, we weren't comical the weekend. We're very stressed. At least I was. Now, listen. I also like to thank all the people that personally came up and say they watched the show quite a lot and they follow it.
How many did you get?
A lot. And it was actually quite surprising how many people actually watched the show and they watch as a family. And one guy came in at the gate and he paid and he said, I love watching a show every week. What do you enjoy about the show? No, we enjoy everything. And then the wife and the daughter, they say, we all watch it together. It's like as a family. I'm like, okay.
Okay, well.
So listen, at the end of the day, thank you for your nice comments. I'm sure that you guys enjoy the show. We'll continue to keep on, providing you with all the local football action summaries and everything. And we enjoy what we do. And the whole point is to get the message across.
Yeah. And if we're entertaining you on top of that by accident, you're welcome. Guys, obviously today we're going to talk about the Fourth Moment Super Cup. That's going to be our highlight. So if you wanted anything else, sorry for you. That's coming later.
It's coming later, yeah.
But we obviously got to talk about our little baby, 4 years old now, fourth year of the tournament. It is growing. It started sort of crawling. It's starting to walk now. So we're pretty proud of the achievement of the weekend. But extremely thankful and grateful for the teams that participated, the people that helped, everybody that had some involvement in making sure the tournament was a success. And even as spectators, I mean, we had no issues. From everything was just fantastic. Obviously, it's a lot of hard work. I think this is probably the tournament where I watched the least football.
Me as well, actually, to be honest.
Because it was running and getting everything done and making sure everything started on time. Big up thanks to referees. I think Saturday, our latest game we started was about 7 minutes past the time, and 10 minutes, which was terrible for us. And then after we raised it immediately, the next day they were already on time. So making sure our games get started on time and so on. Congrats to Stellies for winning the tournament and their first attempt. Not like Ubuntu. We gave Ubuntu a little incentive during the tournament where if they had won it, they would have actually taken the Super Cup home with them. Unfortunately, it came short in the semi-final, but again, portrayed fantastic football. Coach Chris Bergman getting manager of the tournament, which was great. And City also making the final. Yeah,
it was brilliant that Cape Town City and Stellenbosch, the first year in the tournament, made the final. I think big ups to Ibai FC from Eastern Cape.
Sure,
Very, very well.
They left an impression.
Very big impression. They lost to a late goal in the semi-final against Stellies, 1-0. A number of their players, I think 3 of their players got picked in the Super Cup squad. And big ups to them. It was great having them. Also, another big up to Rockefellers getting team of the tournament. Did very well. Lost start in the quarterfinals to Ibai. Did very, very well. FC Porto also losing on penalties to Ubuntu in the quarterfinals. Did very well. Mendoza, big shout out to Mendoza. First-time participants. Big support from Delft. Those boys came out and gave 100%. And I think what was nice, I think there was just one game where there was a big result.
It was 2 games.
2 games. The teams were just tiring towards the end. But the results were close. And even Cape Town City, who were the finalists in their first game against FN Rangers, they were behind for a long time and only equalized towards the end. But to me, the big takeout of this weekend, Shamiel, was Friday night. I think the support there on Friday night was unbelievable. I packed William Herbert. The vibe, the atmosphere. It was a pity that, with load shedding, we couldn't have an 8 p.m. game, which we had to move to 6 p.m. But Shamiel, it shows the hunger for football is still there in our communities.
Definitely.
Friday night football, pity about our friends Ishkom. But Friday night football, I think, is something that all LFA should look at. It brings families together. And, listen, I can't even pat ourselves on the back because, it was by necessity that we went Friday night. But I think in future, Friday night's definitely the place to be at the Super Cup.
That's going to be, I think, a permanent feature, definitely. Just like Andrew was saying, just the vibe, just having all the parents there, all the supporters there. Some people still coming through for the 8 o'clock game. They didn't know about the load shedding. Disappointed, but look, it was fantastic. I think, I want to just also highlight the other clubs. it's the first time we have sort of bigger clubs involved. It's always been the local, and we're going to maintain that. And clubs like Lavendale, who had fantastic opportunity, they did well in the tournament actually. Mendoza, like Andrews mentioned, from Delft. Langa, also that was there.
Bulana Academy.
Yeah, it was the first time for
First time for them. Yeah, very well.
Yeah, so I think the tournament is growing. Obviously, there's always going to be naysayers, but you can't make everybody happy. It's impossible. I think if we had to focus on making everybody happy, we would do nothing. So for those guys, who's positive, we want to say thanks for being positive. Keep being positive. Keep supporting us. And we're looking forward to we're already busy planning for the next.
We're already planning for next year.
So I think we can sort of tell you that next year there will be a bit more teams involved. Obviously, once we confirm everything, it won't be 32. It will be a little bit more, Andrew. I think we can say that. But it's going to be more than 20. And and look forward to even more things. A lot of things that we've learned in this tournament that we're going to make better. Sure. So for guys, I think we can go on and on about it. But let me just finish by saying we did get a lot of late applications for this year's event. So we will try to motivate during the whole year and remind you guys, under 16 in your LFA, win the league, and then it puts you in the spotlight to be invited to the tournament. Sure. Make it to the knockout final. Like I said, we're hoping to broaden the net, so we can get more teams and
more LFA teams.
And we've heard your call for LFA player or LFA teams where you are in the different league in the LFA but still winning your league and so on. We're listening to all that. We're taking into consideration, and it's just looking forward to the next one. And if you don't know, just before I go, this is the T-shirt that players that were selected to be in the Super Cup team. This is the T-shirt they won. So we want to say congrats to all of those players also. Yeah. Andrew, I think I'm done. Otherwise, we're going to go on and on. You can
let's get to the rest of the news. We have had quite a bit of action. Yeah. We had regional third division. We had results. We got fixtures to look forward to. Double header weekend already, Shamiel. Week 2. We got
the third division.
Yeah, the third division. Oh, they call it Regional Men's League now, Shamiel.
Third division, man.
Hollywood Bets Regional Men's League. So we had some interesting games. Friday night, unfortunately, the one game was called off due to shooting in the area.
Before we get there, Andrew, can we just have a quick look at the playoff, the third division playoff, the LFA playoffs?
Yes, let's get there, Shamiel.
So obviously, we know about the debacle with the scores that happened last week. As you know, the playoffs did continue. Yes. Some asking why and so on. End of the day, it continued. So I think the two teams that won promotion is Diadora and Clover.
Yes, correct. Clover from Mandalay, Diadora from Athlone LFA. So big ups to them. Congratulations. Yeah. I think we all thought there'd be a closer game between Diadora and Westridge, but Diadora just ran away with it. I think they won 5-0, Shamiel.
Okay.
So congrats to Diadora winning the treble, winning the LFA League Cup, Cup, and playoffs. Yeah. So well done to Coach Shakes. Coach Shakes, I don't think he gets as much credit as he deserves. Yeah. Top coach. To Shahid Abrahams and his dad, who basically run the club. Okay. Big ups to them. They put a lot of time and effort into them. Clover, Co-Cup finalists last year. Yeah. They're just progressing the club. I only realized this weekend, I was only told they're only about 12 or 13 years old, Clover.
Oh, okay.
So a young club in relative terms. So well done to them. And listen, we got two teams now next year in the regional third division that are going to be very competitive.
Well, let's say pending investigation, because we can't forget that. We got to say there's an investigation.
Pending investigation, but in my opinion, if SAFA had any concrete evidence, the playoffs should have been stopped.
Yeah, look, let's not go.
That's my opinion. I say that's my opinion.
Yeah, keep that to yourself.
It's not false moment opinion.
So let's see how it goes. What happens? There are, like Andrew said, there's two winners put forward. Whatever happens with the outcome of the investigation, we'll know. Okay, so let's leave it for that. Right, let's get into the third division.
No problem.
Friday night action, like Andrew said, the game between Gold 50 and Silver Spurs had to be abandoned because of shooting in the area.
Yeah.
Not nice to see. Normally, even no matter what the area is, they always try to bring the game to the area.
Correct, Shamiel.
And unfortunate that incident occurred, but so be it. Looking at other results over the weekend, Giles Wani and Saxon Rovers getting off to a 1-1 draw there. Greenwood and Seaside Spurs. Greenwood, that young team, getting 1 over Seaside Spurs at Solo Street.
Tough to go to Solo, Shamiel.
That must have been buzzing there.
I believe it was Dulvie. Was a nice crowd. Yeah. Tough to go to Solo.
And then Woodlands getting a win over Camps Bay FC 2-0 there. And then Crystal Palace and Vasco winning 1-0 against Palace. You want to give us a quick couple of seconds on that match?
Tough game, tough conditions. Very nice team, Crystal Palace. I just thought we went clinical, but we got the result, Shamiel. Any win away from home in this league, we take.
Yeah, of course. And then Matros getting 4-1 over Ocean View.
They're flying, Shamiel.
Yeah, we know Matros. We're looking at. I can't wait for the game. For a game involving Matros. So we want to see how that goes.
Team, doing very well. Tariq Hamildin again with all
Scores?
4 goals. All 4 goals.
Ouch.
Scored 3 in the Nedbank final midweek. He's at 7 in a week or 7 in 6 days, 5 days.
Yeah.
So big ups to him. And please, a big shout out from the fourth moment. We wish Matros all the best this weekend. They got the Nedbank regional playoffs
weekend
in Overberg, in Caledon. So we wish Matros all the best. You know, and bring it back. And hopefully they come back here and they're going to play Marties in the
that
final.
will be good to see. That will be good to see. And then another match there, we've got Jomos and Premier United. Jomos winning 1-0 at home against Premier.
Sure, another tough place to go to Atlantis, eh?
And then 1-0 draw between FC Hout Bay and Trinitarians.
Yeah.
That was played in Hout Bay.
Good result for Trinis.
And probably the result of the weekend, just because of the amount of goals. Cape Town City 6 and Wanderers no. Wanderers being relegated from the ABC Motsepe last year.
Yeah.
Not getting off to a good start.
I don't know, Shamiel. If I've got to pick the top 3 teams to compete this year, Cape Town City is definitely one of them. We played them pre-season. Very good young team. Very, very good.
And I think it's coached now by Coach
Byron Cottle.
Yeah, so that's going to be very interesting to see, only because Coach Byron is very, very competitive by nature.
Yes.
And so we'll see. We'll wish him all the best on his new venture there at City, taking the team. So, can we look at the games coming up?
Yeah, double header. I think we just pick out a few, Shamiel. I think we can't go through all, but you can look at all the fixtures on our website.
Yeah, that's actually where I'm reading the fixtures from now, guys. www.thefourthmoment.co.za, and we'll also have the ABC fixtures on there very soon,
which we'll get to.
And for those guys, that's WhatsApp pick me at 10 o'clock at night or 11 o'clock or whatever it is for fixtures. If it's not on the website, I don't have it. So go to the website, check it out there. There's no use your WhatsApp. I don't have it. So please go check it out there. Right, looking at some of the fixtures coming up. Saxon Rovers versus Goal 50, just highlighting out here.
Nice game.
Yeah, I got Vasco against Woodlands.
Yeah, we at home. You'll be a tough one.
Yeah.
Woodlands won last week, beat Camps Bay 2-0. So a good one.
Greenwood, we know it's a good young side facing Premier away in Downburg.
Tough at Downburg.
That's going to be tough. We've got Wanderers versus Camps Bay.
I think Camps Bay will win that.
Ocean View and Jail Zwane.
Ooh, that'll be a tough one, eh? Ocean View is never easy at home, Shamiel.
Definitely. Cape Town City, we just spoke about them, up against Trinis.
Can be a first challenge, I think, for Cape Town City, especially with Trinis, the field. It's not an AstroTurf. Yeah,
it's gonna be.
We'll see how it goes. Trinis very experienced team.
Good coach also.
Very good coach.
Silver Spurs in Woodlands. So we haven't seen Silver Spurs yet because obviously the first game hasn't been played.
Yeah, Silver Spurs are playing Palace Friday night. Okay. So their second game of the weekend, they're playing against Woodlands. That'll be a nice one, eh?
You're right. We're into the Sunday fixtures already. And then we've got a couple more here on Sunday. Vasco against Camps Bay.
That's been moved to Monday night.
Oh, is that been moved?
Monday night.
Oh, it says on there Monday night.
Sorry, Monday night, 7:30 at Vasco.
Yeah. And then also on Tuesday, we've got Zwane, Chalmers, and then Greenwood. This is the game, Greenwood and Matro.
No, I'm going to be there, Shamiel.
You're going to be
night. Yeah, no, it's going to be the place to be Tuesday.
Solo Street, yeah.
I think it's going to be the young guns against the young guns.
Yeah.
So we'll have to see that. Obviously, Matros coming back from a weekend at Regional Nedbank. We'll have to see what effect it has on them with fatigue and that. But it's going to be a nice game.
Maybe that's just an idea. Maybe that should be a game we can stream. We've done it before there at the venue. Maybe we can do that. We'll speak to the powers that be.
Yeah, we'll watch our website and watch our Facebook page.
Because that's going to be a good game.
That will be a good game.
That will be a good game. So that's it for
Regional Men's League. Yeah. Now we got ABC starting this weekend, Shamiel. Everybody's been waiting for the ABC. I think it's the longest preseason in the history of the world for some of these teams. But we'll go stream A fixtures. Junction Rovers, they debut in the ABC.
Yeah.
First game against Ikapa Sporting. Ikapa coached by Coach Rowan Hendricks.
Yes.
Be a nice game, that one. That's at Heidelveld at 3 o'clock on Saturday. And then we got Ukanya United against Young Bafana. Last year's winners, Young Bafana against Ukanya.
Okay.
Royal, that will be at the Lennox Sports Grounds in Monaghan. Royal Blues versus Santos. First game, Shamiel, we've got to travel to Beaufort for Santos. Never easy.
Yeah.
And then the game of the stream on Saturday, Ubuntu at home to Hanover Park.
Why do you think it's the game of the stream?
I think both teams have very good squad, Shamiel. I think Ubuntu always have a lot of talent, and Ubuntu at home are always tough to beat. Last year I think they only lost one game at home to FN Rangers last year.
Okay.
Very, very good team. And I think Hanover Park have the squad, a lot of experience and everything. I think it's going to be a test to see where they stand against Ubuntu.
Okay.
And I think we're going to see the best of Ubuntu on Saturday. I think Coach Chris Bergman spoke to me on the weekend. He's got a nice squad, a lot of young squad.
Yeah, very young.
But I think they're quite confident in how far they'll get.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah. Then okay, you can go.
Okay, Stream B, we got Grassy Park City Kings.
Yeah, Grassy Park now without Coach Curtly Daniels. Yeah, he's left there last week. So I think Coach Razan will probably take over there.
Yeah.
So we'll see how they perform against City Kings.
And in Clearwood, it says Clearwood versus Zizwe. We're not sure who Zizwe are at this point in time and what kind of team. But that's going to be at Youngsfield at 3 o'clock on Saturday.
Yeah.
3 o'clock on Saturday, Hout Bay versus Oriented Birds. Oriented Birds also team promoted from last season from Plettenberg Bay. That's going to be a nice game. And then to round it off, Nedbank winners, Marties against Battalions. We also don't know who Battalions are, where they are. So there's a lot of anomalies going on. I think after this weekend we'll probably know. Shamiel.
Just to remind you that Grassy Park is 7:30 at William Herbert Sports Ground.
That's Friday night, yeah.
Yeah. So it's so weird to have just those two. So that's it. That's the fixtures for the two streams. Yeah, I still got to get used to this two stream thing. It's not. This doesn't. It's not. Well, I suppose it's just so got to get used to it. Obviously, teams like Cape Town Spurs not taking part because of the uneven number in the stream.
Yeah. And
then that was in stream B, and then FN Rangers on the other side, right?
Yeah, that's the buyers, yeah.
Yeah, they're the buyers there.
But I think, Shamiel, everybody's looking forward to seeing who. I think the same with the regional men's league. People can't say, wow, who's going to win the league? I think every league takes time to settle. The problem with ABC, it's only a 16-game season.
Yeah.
So after 3 or 4 games, you get an idea. I think in regional men's league, give it about 8-9 games, then you start seeing the strong candidates coming in.
I would say from as long as that we've been following it, that's the fourth moment. I think after game 10.
Yeah, actually, that's what I said. Given 8 or 9 games, yeah. But listen, we also I've got to inform our viewers that the ABC League will be taking a break from the 2nd of December until the 25th of January. I don't understand why. A lot of the coaches are very unhappy because it's basically
2nd of December.
So there's the last fixture. After the first 4 fixtures, there's a break.
But wasn't the break similar last year also?
It was similar, but last year was due to the World Cup. Now they're saying it's due to the African Cup of Nations, but at 2nd of December, I don't understand because the African Cup of Nations is
only January 13th.
So please be aware that the ABC, the Regional Men's League, carries on and continues until the 17th of December and starts on the 12th of January.
Yeah.
So just bear that in mind for some of you who want to go away and make plans.
Okay. Anyway, that's enough about that. So, is there anything else, Andrew? I think we're actually done.
I think we are. I think we just got to remember there were and there are Bayview playoffs still going to be taking place in the next couple of weeks. Yeah. I think the Bayview tournament's also got playoffs going on. I think the next couple of weeks. So there's still football going on. Yeah. We've got the Stanturf tournament on the 21st till the 26th of November.
I think the 21st till the 24th it's at Meadow Ridge.
Yes.
In the evening during the week. And then the 25th and 26th is at Rocklands. We will be there.
Yes, we will.
On the Saturday and Sunday. Hopefully bringing you results and
hopefully maybe streaming the finals.
Yeah, we're looking at streaming the finals of the ladies and the men's
on the Sunday.
So yeah, we'll see. That's all the plans in action. Plans
are in action.
Plans in action.
And please don't be shy. I know you guys like to comment to us in person, but please don't be shy to comment on Facebook and on YouTube. Yeah. And please also like and subscribe our YouTube channel. I was telling everybody on the weekend, go to YouTube, go and look at it. And some people are still watching on Facebook.
Yeah, somebody was saying this, you get Facebook bundles. So you watch it for free.
Okay.
That's why. Okay. That's why we posted.
At least we look the same on both.
Guys, I think that's it. We got to say, I want to say something else about the Super Cup, but leave it. Because we're just talking Super Cups on Sunday.
Yeah, that's all we talk about.
Okay, so
we have no life.
Yeah, we've got to still recover from that. Before we go, we want to say big up thanks to Vecchio. If you weren't there, you missed out. We had some entertainment there in the form of the Somalian Express, former referee Anwar Alexander. He sort of took our entertainment slot out there while the teams or the spectators were waiting. So we had some couple of games. I don't know what.
So they got nice prizes and
got some nice prizes from Vecchio. The Vecchio store was there. Apparently they did very well. I want to say thanks to the guys supporting them. And that's what we want. We want Vecchio's putting back into football. So help them also support them. So thanks to Vecchio and then obviously GSM Roofing for always helping us there for scaffolding and so on. Guys, from me, I'll see you next week.
Yeah, we will. Cheers.
Bye-bye.